majority in maroon and gold, hoping their team can keep dancing. Over 10,300 on Friday, and even more here today. Tip is up, and Ole Miss will bring it up.
And this is Cody McMahon right there with the ball, the first in her hands, number 32 in blue. Keep your eye on this young lady.
McKinney gave it up, and then she laid it up. McKinney got into major foul trouble in the first half for Minnesota. She's crucial out on the floor. Take a look at ours. Starting lineups brought to you by Capital One. Amaya Battle, one of the leading scorers all season. But Grholski had a tough outing. They could use some of her scoring today.
Definitely, Grholski had her fingerprints all over the game. She just didn't put the ball in the hoop. This young lady did yesterday late in the game. She was a big part.
Double team and missed Hart. She was by herself momentarily. Shot clock down to 5. Braun tipped her up. Out of bounds off of Ole Miss.
Make you put the ball on the floor and go one-on-one, maybe more than Minnesota wants to.
No, you're right. Minnesota, they know it's best when they can work the ball around, be more assist-minded.
This is a great matchup inside today. Walla against Sophie Hart.
She really kick-started things in the game on Friday night as she works it into Walla. And the help D, there's the head coach of Ole Miss, Yolette McKeown.
Yeah, 2 Sweet 16s on her books as well at Ole Miss, and looking for a third one.
And for Dawn Plitz-White, in her third season, 3 20-plus winning seasons in a row, won the WBIT championship last year. 4 seniors, a few grad students as well as a veteran Ole Miss team. But 8 transfers, a lot of new players for Ole Miss.
That's something Minnesota here early is going to have to do. They're going to have to break down the defense of Ole Miss.
Up the inbound, a mistake there, and can Ole Miss take advantage? They do. Just a little too much, they'll say, on that last one.
And a couple of subs coming in for Ole Miss right now. So Denham DeShields will come in at 5'5" defensively. You see her number 22, and Lattimore as well on the interior.
Jador Young as well, 10 in blue. Just at 6'4". Some lane, Victoria McKinney finds the left lane good.
We saw McKinney do that in the fourth quarter. She sat, as you mentioned, with foul trouble in that game on Friday.
Bailey Baines checks in from Minnesota. That shot just a little bit short as Braun tries to track it down. And Siracinu saying that went off of Minnesota. Stays with Ole Miss. 5 on the shot clock they have to recognize. Chinu gets tripped up. And it's a shot clock violation that allows this crowd to cheer even more.
And that's Briley Glenn right there, number 12 in blue, that made that happen. And she is instinctive and terrific on defense.
Second turn of the game for the Rebels. But the defense, she knew. As she gets fouled and will go to the line. You can see Glenn trying to draw the charge.
Coach Yo always talks about, what are you doing as an individual player? We asked her who made winning plays on Friday, and her first comment was it was Siracinu.
Others going to have to step up for Ole Miss. But they have depth, and they have experience.
Look at Ole Miss deny defense, and their job today defensively is to keep people in front of them. They're going to go under screens for the most part, unless it's Braun, and make you earn it.
Battle at 5'11" was trying to take advantage of the smaller defender as Sophie Hart keeps the miss alive, and she gets fouled. 19 points in the win against Green Bay, but 13 of those came in the second half. Dad in the stands, family all here. That's Tom, her father. He looks a little anxious, Andrea. He's energized. It's a birth. Somebody to kickstart the offense. Tianna Thompson is very capable.
Get it inside Walla. That's what I would say.
She's one-on-one with Tom
to her. Yes.
Double team and they find her. And a lefty flip, no good. Long rebound though. Here's Denham DeShields. He has to drive, some body bump, and they'll say play on.
That's Glenn. But if you do not win the appeal, you lose a timeout.
It's a successful appeal. Dawn Plitz-White will hang on to it. McKinney drives it high to low and good. 4 points for McKinney. And the lead to Minnesota. Their first of the ball game. Skip across to Tianna. Nothing but net. That's some good offense right there.
Pretty execution right there.
Now outguarding Amaya Battle. Trying to seal on the interior of McKinney. McKinney at the point that she's 6'1", Andrea. She's got great length. Which is good. See the numbers for her Friday against Green Bay. 20 minutes. Picked up early fouls in the first half. Had to sit and watch a big portion of it. Oh, but the hand off the Marquis Walla, they just have not been able to establish her in there.
A lot of that is just ball pressure. Minnesota doing a nice job of keeping their hands up, staying close, not giving easy vision into the post.
Battle spins around, banks it up good, lead back. Bringing the physicality as well. They have faced multiple teams that have a lot of similarities to Ole Miss throughout the Big Ten, but not all of them combined. As finally Iwala gets the layup good. Got an 11-second differential shot clock, game clock. First quarter winding down. Braun using a screen, curls up, shoots, touch. Her first points of the game. Tianna, defense left her, big board from Glenn. And a chance to extend the lead with 5 on the clock. Braun, left side, lays it down. This crowd on their feet and loving it.
Changed her eating habits. Coach challenged her, what are you doing to make us a winning team?
Yep.
What can you do better? And she challenges every one of her players. And Iwala just, wow, put some time in, and it has made a huge difference. She's bouncy out there on the floor, can dominate at times.
We just saw the improvement on the numbers as well. She's getting a breather right now. They bring Clay McMahon back in, picked up foul number 2 at the 7:23 mark in the first quarter. And take their chances with her on the floor. Hart inside, guarded by Lattimore. Multiple jerseys coming over. Good help too for the Rebels.
Yeah, it's 6'5" against 6'5" right there with Lattimore. Let's see what McMahon does with the ball in her hand. She loves to get downhill with a head of steam, but with those 2 fouls, she has to be careful.
Late non-conference, started running the point at times for the Rebels. They needed a little more leadership in that role. Shot the mark, and then quickly Minnesota trying to find Hart. They do. And McMahon couldn't do anything there. 17-6 run for the Golden Gophers. McKinney behind the D, and McMahon makes them pay. Lefty floater, hesitation from Glenn, and it's off. Can't stick with McMahon, and they're going to call a blocking foul. Watching the replay, thought she got there. It's the first one good for McMahon.
They will turn you over, they will make you foul, and they will get to the free throw line. 8th in free throw makes.
Really aggressive and able to get to the strike. Flicks it up, no good.
If that goes in, I think that's a really nice shot. There's just no rebounders, though, if you miss.
All blue jerseys. Tianna, jump stop, got a little closer, too much spin on it, and a big board for Battle. Leads to the layup. Hesitation, great read from Battle.
Battle is such a competitor out there. You see her defensively rebounding the ball, and then again, Minnesota in transition has had some luck.
John flips away, wants the defense out further.
Well, she wants the crowd on their feet, too.
Lattimore, the drive and the length and the finish.
Yeah, Latasha Lattimore, experienced player. This is her 5th year of basketball, her 5th stop, her 4th stop.
Transferred in from Virginia. Was at Miami prior to that, and Texas to start her career.
She was the leading scorer for Ole Miss on Friday.
15, but another three for Minnesota, their second.
She's guarding the point guard, 5'5", denim to shield. I've seen her guarding Lattimore on the interior.
She'll take whoever they need her to take, that is for certain, as they try to get it away from McMahon. And just coming into the game, Tianna Thompson, big three.
That is her assignment, Tianna Thompson, is to shoot the basketball. She is a tremendous three-point shooter.
First attempt and first points of the game. Perfect timing. They're back within two. Battle lost it momentarily. Braun gets up from the hardwood and ready to shoot. Braun, 3 for 3 behind the arc. And a timeout called. Cott and Wooten getting it done. UCLA took care of business on the home court. See what adjustments Ole Miss can make. Still have the shields out at the point. Here's McMahon. Picked up those two personals back in the first quarter. They're taking some chances here, and it's been okay. I love the finish from Thompson.
It's so tough to guard by multiple players.
They'll have numbers if they can push. Rebels not able to get back. Holski makes some play all by herself in the left corner.
Great hustle.
Cheated. Smothered by Golden Gophers. They stay with Ole Miss.
Come on, you want to talk about Amaya Battle?
One of 8 from the state of Minnesota. Grew up not far from this venue. Wanted to play here. Shot clock to 2. Ole Miss not recognizing. Big D by Minnesota.
Cody McMahon taking a seat, which is already, we mentioned Minnesota averages just over 10 turnovers a game.
Yeah. Just under 2 minutes left, first half. 6-point lead for the Golden Gophers. Tonga, one-on-one. Trying to get a little more room. Gets it to go. Get the crowd into it even more, but a foul.
Put the ball on the deck, get to the rim, and make plays, be playmakers.
And both sitting with 2 personals apiece to shields to the line. First is good. You see the senior from Atlanta, Georgia. Transferred in from Mississippi State. And just 1 of 2. And they're going to call a foul. As Ole Miss. It's the first 96% free thrower against Gonzaga. I thought she really kind of kick-started things for Ole Miss.
Yeah, she does so much.
Hires to be a reporter and broadcaster. You might be sitting next to her one of these days, Andrea. Defense losing the footing. Shot from Glenn, no good. Tonga tries to keep it alive. Good hands on the other side from Thompson. Minute left, first half. 5-point lead for Minnesota. High hedge from Tonga, and the body bump. Picks up her second. 4 players from Minnesota with 2 personals. Free throw is good.
Tom Flitzlight. She is a perfectionist. Shouting out, barking out orders right there on the sideline.
Both free throws good.
And that's the 8th turnover for Minnesota.
Helped skipping it across. Oh, just short. Oh, Lattimore almost the tip in. Down to 1. Braun lets it go. Banks up and around. And that would have set the barn on fire, Andrea.
First half, but played less than 10 minutes with those 2 fouls. She was hampered for playing time. They are going to be looking to her to see if she can make a run here and produce on the floor.
9.5 minutes. It's incredible what McMahon was able to do with 7 points, a couple of assists, a steal. Yeah, she gets the start here. She takes advantage of every minute, but she needs to get some others going as well, as Minnesota will have the ball first.
And we wondered if Minnesota was going to be able to handle the pressure of Ole Miss. They have 8 turnovers, but only 3 points off turnovers for Ole Miss in this game. So they've done a nice job of being able to score and not allow turnovers to hurt them.
You're right. Shot clock was down. Battle takes the shot off the mark. Chinu will bring it up. Yeah, they have not given up much off the turnovers. That's been a plus.
Look at those points from the free throw line for Ole Miss.
Yeah, thank goodness they were able to get themselves to the line. 10 of 12 from the stripe, and they're going to call an offensive foul. Allen Shields her third. She stays on the floor. She'll continue to pressure guarding Battle right there with the ball.
The Shields on the floor allows Cody McMahon to not have to play the point guard all the time, so puts her off the ball, keeps her maybe out of foul trouble a bit.
Yeah, great point. Hart looks that one up from way outside. Iwala wasn't letting her get in there for the layup.
Absolutely not. Nice pass right there.
Yep, found an open teammate and takes advantage there. Poe with a big one. DeShields a bit smaller. She's tried to take it at her multiple times in this one.
Yeah, DeShields with those 3 fouls, so I like the idea.
Oh, there's a pretty baseline jumper for Battle. Lead back to the Golden Gophers.
Battle's so calm out there. You know, those upperclassmen for Minnesota, this team that's been together, the starting 5 for 3 years plus.
Gained a lot of experience last year, making their way through the WBIT, winning the championship. As
oh my God,
just slithers by. Braun, the only player in double figures with 11. Battle takes it up against Poe, and Poe's going to pick up the personal. Really impressive. So you have Dayton, Ohio, just past Peggy Gillum in Friday's game with 33 double-figure games this season, and now she has passed her for points in a single season. She's just wiping out the records by Peggy Gillum.
And Peggy Gillum, who's sitting not far from us, could not be happier. I'm sure she's like, it's about time.
That's right. Almost a takeaway. McMahon right there and finds her open teammate Iwala with the finish.
And one of the easier baskets that Ole Miss has gotten today.
Yeah,
just a broken play.
Those are the kinds of plays that they live by throughout the season, and we haven't seen many of those. All tied up. And a takeaway. Go. Defense to offense. And their first lead since it was 10-8. And they force the turn. Ole Miss bringing a different level of intensity. Fans are up.
Yeah, we talked about it. It's a little bit of a risky appeal, really, for Ole Miss, considering there's 3 timeouts left. Had she lost that, it would have been 2, and would have been a close game.
It's been incredibly close. They go inside to Iwala. But a beautiful start for Ole Miss coming out. They're up in this quarter 9-4, and they're on a 14-4 run going back to the second rather. As Hart can't finish the curl inside.
Look at Cody McMahon, though, hitting the boards, getting the ball down quickly. This is the pace that Ole Miss wants.
Absolutely. The trail by Iwala, and they find her.
And it's a 16-4 run.
8 points for Christine Iwala.
Iwala and McMahon, that duo, they play so well together on the floor. McMahon out. 10 minutes of that first half.
Russell drive. Right there in the finish for Battle on the other side.
You know, in my notes, I have to admit that I have written down she is a pass first point guard. Now, I'm just going to tell you something. She has not been a pass first point guard in the first game or in this game.
She's been looking to score as well, and they have needed it. The Shields, McKinney gives her the room, and that was not the thing to do. Somehow, Braun ended up with a ton of ball fake. And Sophie Hart's going to check in at the next chance, but Coach Plitzawhite has seen something she likes with Tonga out there.
10 on the shot clock, and Minnesota's defense has been dictating this game as well. 5.
Now to 2, McMahon recognizing, oh yeah, right at the last minute. Quiets this crowd just a bit. McMahon to double figures again. Her 34th time on the year. She has 11. Battle. Jump ball, they will say.
After playing at Ohio State for 3 seasons.
You're right about
that. She understands this court. She understands this crowd.
Coming back in, Sophie Hart forces the turnover.
Just inopportune, taking away a little bit of momentum. But we have seen good defense. And look at the little hedge right there from Braun, who just makes it well, I think, twice.
Yep, switch the pivot. Braun gets fouled behind the three-point arc, and it's on McMahon, her third. Braun with 11, hoping to add to it. TBS, TNT, and True TV. For tournament game times and networks, go to NCAA.com.
Amaya Braun at 92.5% free throw shooter, misses a couple.
Taking advantage there. Out of 3. 2:20 left, third quarter. Chinu got some space and sticks it. 8 points for Chinu. Battle using the high screen off the iron. Goholski. Great anticipation to clean it up. Back out to Chinu, and talk about calm and cool. She's in double figures.
Yeah, Graholski helped just a second on the interior, gave her that space.
11 points, her second three. Graholski left wing, gets it, and answering the three of the win. Chinu with 11, 2 for 3 behind the arc. McMahon wanted the and one. She'll take the layup though. Braun, her dribble able to hang on.
Shot running down at 7.
Hart, smart play. And a long 3 from McKinney won't go. Chinu, the fader, the shooter's touch.
That was just natural. A great recognition that she was being guarded by Hart on that play. Wanted to go by her, couldn't. Just pulled up and asking for a sub right now. She's giving it her all out there.
Sure has. 13 points, clock down to 5 ticks. To finish this third quarter, Graholski recognizing, just missing the 3, and that's going to do it. Big third quarter, 25-14.
In that game against Green Bay, can they do that today? Can they come up big with their offense?
The winner moves on to the Sweet 16 as Ole Miss starts with their largest lead of the ball game. Sacramento Regional and the Sweet 16 on the line. Ole Miss, it would be their 13th. For Minnesota, it would be their 4th. Foul called out on the perimeter. And that's the third on Poe. Braun.
Haven't hurt them a lot, but 13th turnover for Minnesota today. These are missed opportunities at getting a shot up, and when you're a good shooting team, you do not want that.
And then McMahon gives it right back. Yeah, they've only given up 7 points off the 13. Braun on the attack, lays it up with the left hand, and it's out of play. It's going to stay with Minnesota.
Ole Miss with Iwala passing the ball to the post has been, the opportunities have been few and far between, but they need touches to keep working.
Kenny on the drive, and they're going to call a foul on McMahon. She's in disbelief, wants to know, what did I do? And that'll be her 4th. See how long Coach Yo will leave her there. And it's to the line. It's Tori McKinney, the sophomore, Minnetonka, Minnesota. There's some foul trouble for both sides. 4 for McMahon, a few for Poe and DeShields.
Boy, every shot has been contested for Minnesota here.
Sure has.
This quarter.
Chinu saying, I'm ahead of everybody, and lays it up good.
Wow.
Great communication on the fast break. And then hands it right back. Been rushing a bit. It's what Ole Miss makes you do. the Shields. Moves one way, loses the defender. The shot won't go there. Outrunning Braun. She needed that one. Tianna has been stellar. 15 points. Hart, Hector coming over on Tianna. She's getting herself to the line with the extra effort. To the line she will go. The sophomore from Mali. More information, go to NCAA.com. So many games to look forward to as Tianna gets the second. 16 for her. And continues her full court pressure. And now some trap from Ole Miss. Braun will bring it across. Kicks it out to Glenn. Gets it. Make the extra pass. And they made him pay there. 4-point lead for the Rebels. McMahon, so strong, says, give me the ball. I will get it done. Foul on Glenn, her second. First one good for Cody McMahon. Gets them both. Ole Miss trying to do it back-to-back years. It's been since 2005 for Minnesota.
Shot clock at 9.
McKinney recognizing the length of Tianna, the up and under, around, but won't go.
That's where as a player, you need to find ways to get open and get a pass in.
Yeah, movement without the ball.
See that Q collar on McKinney around her neck. She's been in concussion protocol at different times in her career, and that is to help her.
Yeah, they are happy. She struggled with that a couple of times this season. They were without her. McMahon, as Battle tries to drop and does. The charge going to go against McMahon. And all she can do is smile and walk to the sideline. That is her fifth.
Minnesota's defense one-on-one again here. You see Battle. She has battled against McMahon today in the post, playing the 4 position. Just holds her ground to take that contact.
Another close one, but McMahon doesn't win this one. Her 5th personal, but 5 of 6 shooting for Cody McMahon. 15 points. We'll have to watch the remaining 4 minutes plus.
A mismatch here. Walla on Braun.
Hart letting them know. And she gets fouled and will go to the line. Foul on Poe, her 4th, but the 5th puts Minnesota in the bonus the rest of the way, Andrea. Just under 4 minutes left in this quarter. Coach Joe having a chat with Tasha Lattimore. She's going to check back in.
The Minnesota bench, they've talked about their cohesiveness. They weren't loose. Minnesota's bench was loose when they were down in that game on Monday, and they had a moment of tension, I think, here earlier, but they can smell an opportunity.
High screen for Tianna, and she gets it. She's so composed. Braun, a quick look on the left side. Hart shuts it down. I was surprised she took that one, Andrea. The defender was right there. And we go to Hart inside. Lefty layup, no good. Battle. An offensive rebound and a foul call. Amaya Battle, the senior out of Hopkins, Minnesota. With 10 points. 82 to it. 9 rebounds, 4 assists for Battle. Gets them both. Winner moving on to the Sweet 16 in Sacramento. Tianna steps it back. Just misses.
It's double-digit rebounds for Battle. 11 on the game today.
She's making her way towards a potential triple-double if she could get a few more assists, but there's probably not quite enough time left. Braun using the spin, she did. Fourth three of the game for Amaya Battle. Shot clock down to 5. Rebels got it recognized. Down to 2. High screen for Cheater. Don't get it off. And Minnesota will take possession. And I think you can thank the crowd on that one, Andrea.
Absolutely.
Dawn Blitzwhite's team has not led since it was 36-33. Cody McMahon picking up that 5th personal. He has to sit and watch for about 4 minutes. She's been over there. Hart guarded by Lattimore. Feels out one way, helped you, trying to get double pass. The lead to Minnesota. Shot clock is off, and Ole Miss wants to talk about it. The 7-0 Minnesota run, and they regain. They're on their feet. How can you not be in here?
I saw Coach Blitzwhite's parents over there almost on their feet, and they're sitting on their walkers.
They've made their way here as well, Harold and Mary. 13 seconds remaining. Lattimore, beautiful drive and finish. And a timeout called by Minnesota. That stops the 7-0 run. Big play by Latasha Lattimore.
Yeah, Lattimore also been quiet in this game, and she hasn't had many easy looks. They will look for one of their better shooters. Braun shoots 92, McKinney 84, Battle 82.
Battle. Sticks it.
So what they're saying is the ball went through the net, and there was still time left on the clock. So 0.8 seconds put back on the clock. Give up something easy at the basket if you're Minnesota. Back screen for Lattimore.
Thompson off the front of the iron. She had a look, but that's going to do it. Minnesota is going to the Sweet 16 for the first time since 2005.